check. Mic check. Episode 371. 371.
Yes, sir.
The Grammys did it again. They did? Yeah, they did it again. Grammy winners. All right, Killer Mike, SZA, Lil Durk, CoCo Jones, Victoria Monet. A lot of winners, but I feel like they got it right. They got it right with Killer Mike, man. I've been talking about that album for 7 months now.
I have
and
as well.
A pure great album. Production, lyrics, bars. It really brought back the nostalgia of how albums are really made.
Killer Mike had the most solid rap album of last year. And you can say the competition wasn't there, but it was. And it was a good, he put out a quality project. Even if other quality projects had been around, he still would have deserved to have been nominated. That was an incredible project.
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
You can't hate on it.
With a good storyline. Every single song went together perfectly. He got the best rap song, best rap performance, and best album. He won all three of those. Hey, he swept the rap category up. That was one of them songs. As soon as it came out, Scientists and Engineers, I knew that was one of them ones.
Yeah, oh yeah, man.
I knew that was one of them ones.
My favorite song on the album is the joint with Blast. I like that joint. I like the hook.
Oh yeah, I like that song too.
Up the champagne.
My favorite song is the self-titled one, Michael. Okay. He's talking about his experience. He's talking about him growing up. Like, it was a very good introspective album, but also it had a good blend of everybody Atlanta. Like, her Future on there.
It's Atlanta all through that joint. Yeah. The joint with him and Thug is tough.
Facts.
Yeah, like
Facts.
My biggest I can't stand like the. Hate to sound like an old man. I'm only 28, but I can't stand the newer generation of hip hop fans. Cause the newer generation of hip hop fans is more about like numbers and being viral versus like research and quality. Like, for example, like the newer fans will find something old, resurface it, and try to like make it a headline, like as if it hasn't already been addressed and seen. Versus like we didn't have that option. Like we would find something on the internet, research it, and just take it for what it was. You did the research. Like today's new uproar for what Justin Timberlake did way back when, it's like that's already happened and he already took the heat for it. But now you got these new fans trying to make him seem like a villain today, bringing it back up because he's new to them. Same thing with like this on Twitter. Everyone's saying Killer Mike shouldn't have won. Who the heck is Killer Mike? Why don't you go
do your research?
Go listen to that album.
Facts.
And decide for yourself. My man Tyrell did that. He played the album. I had been telling him for months about that album. It won. He let me go play it. He's like, oh, this joint fire. Oh, this song's I'm like, thank you. Like, right. But he's not that young. He's not. But I'm like, yo, like, but that's what you're supposed to do. Just go play the album. Go find about who Killer Mike is.
And everything is in it's ignorance in a way because everything is a quick reaction. And you just want to be a part of the conversation, so you jump in and join in on conversation.
Like, as a Travis fan, I was not a fan of Utopia. And I was excited for Utopia.
And that's the thing, bro. A lot of the young kids nowadays, they talk about how the older generation thinks a certain type of way, understandably. But also, one thing that should remain the same in music in general is the quality of the music. Yeah. You should be able to relate with good quality music. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if you like this genre, do you like this music, do you like this artist. Good quality music. And if you listen to the album, you will understand that. Because
they missing. You know why they missing? They're not seeing this. I saw a tweet today that pointed it out to me. It was like, the one of the best rap album was 48. Best new artist was 40. The best rap song had a 48-year-old and a 40-year-old on it. It was everybody in their late 30s and 40s. But I'm like y'all not seeing it. Yep. Like. Yep. Your people that you're championing, even those guys in the game, they're not seeing it. It's like y'all putting this stuff out and y'all think it's lit because the numbers say what it is, but it's like the quality is not there. And you know who's getting the recognition? The older acts, because the older acts are putting out the quality of music, and it's like y'all not missing. It's like the same thing with last year with hip hop. All the numbers was down for hip hop. Mm-hmm. All the numbers was down for hip hop, but y'all, but y'all say we hating, but it's like we not hating. We seeing it in real time. The numbers are dropping on y'all watch, and the people like 50 Cent was selling out selling out when Lil Baby and them could barely sell out a tour. That's true. But 50 Cent was traveling the world. It's like like the quality is what matters. Speaking of 50 Cent, today's the 21st anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying. Shout out to 50 Cent. But yeah, like the quality is there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. like, and I'm not saying you have to be an older act to get it, but like, there's a reason why the older acts seem to be winning versus the younger acts.
Real rap is back too. Real
Yeah,
rap
like-
is back. We're actually looking for real rappers and spitters to be a part of hip hop, and we understand that it. We look at hip hop and it's kind of has so many different subgenres, but hip hop in its true essence is bars and rapping.
Yeah,
and lyrics and
that
content.
you will never not be judged for your ability to rap.
Facts.
I don't care how rap changes. Rap is still rap at the end of the day. You may have to make a different top 50 for, the melodic rappers. But as far as like those guys, you're not going to see a lot of those guys on the top 50 rapper list. You're not going to see a lot. I'm not saying there's going to be any, because for sure Future can get on there. For sure Thug and Travis are probably on there. The Migos, well, not solo wise, but if there was like a group, the Migos are for sure on like a top 10 rap groups ever. But I'm like, for the most part, you're gonna see more guys that are like MCs with the same type of accolades you got, because like that's what's gonna be judged at the end of the day. That's always gonna be a bar. Like how can he rap? Did he write it himself? It's always gonna be a thing. That's what makes this thing special.
Absolutely, and that's why I wanted to shout out Killer Mike before we went anywhere else in the conversation, because we know the Grammys every single year is controversial.
Yeah,
you know
because they still didn't even televise the rap portion.
You know that, and then that's one thing about it. First of all, with Killer Mike, they didn't televise it. We got the tail end of it, and also that's what the clip that went viral when he was like, "It's a sweep, it's a sweep."
Atlanta,
we didn't get
the other two
awards, and then right after that, his moment, Killer Mike is having his moment. Right after that, probably 10, 20 minutes later, we see him getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, just me, in my opinion, I feel like it was more of a humiliation type of thing that goes on, and you see it, bro. It's not blind to eye. So, he's having fun, he's enjoying himself, and then out of nowhere he's arrested for what? And then it didn't even come out of what he was arrested for.
Yeah, that news still never hit the internet.
So it was weird. And it was weird how that transpired. And
shout out to Killer Mike one more time, because it's just been reported that his son is finally going to get a kidney.
Oh yeah,
his son needed I don't know if it's a kidney or another liver, but his son needed a certain organ, and he's getting it.
And that's why it's amazing that he gets his recognition, because what he does, his philanthropy, everything that he does within the community, the talking points, the podiums he talks to, like Killer Mike is a man of all different talents as well too, not just rap. So that's why it's amazing to see him get his kudos. But I didn't like the fact that when it was his moment, we got to see that right after that happened.
To finally see him get that, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you too old. Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, that has definitely changed the scope of hip hop. That was a conversation. Are you too old? And and I still think that rap is a young man's game. But to a certain extent, like, you can't be at a certain age trying to rap about the rapper lifestyle, but yeah, you can definitely, rappers are showing that you could definitely still age gracefully in this thing and still, be somebody. And I think rap didn't always do a good job of taking care of their legends. I think they're doing a better job of it now. Before, it was just like guys only wanted to rap with Jay and Nas. Now guys do want to rap with Wayne. I mean, Wayne's not old, but like, now guys do want to rap with Killer Mike. Guys do want to rap with Method Man. Guys do want to rap with Eminem. Like, before, rap didn't always take care of its older legends like that, like R&B acts do. But now you're seeing it, like the older acts are getting the love they deserve. The younger guys, they want to rap with Busta Rhymes, get on his album, stuff like that. Like, you seeing it, like people are starting to champion the legends of this game, as they should though. Like, right, we didn't always do a good job of that. Like, once you were like aged out and like irrelevant, it was like, they just treated you how like whatever.
And that's why, honestly, I felt like it was great that Jay-Z spoke up and talked about the Grammys right there. After he received the Dr. Dre Impact Award at the Grammys.
I didn't even know Jay was getting that award. That's the only reason I looked at it and I was like.
But also, when I heard about this and when I seen the speech, bro, it was powerful in a lot of different ways. And also, Kanye said a lot of these things, and he did. And he was echoing the sentiment of what Kanye said. But I respect the fact that he made it a point to talk about Beyonce having 34 Grammy wins and no album of the year. And you have so many people that are talking about these things, but also when you put it in the face front and also speak about these things publicly, it shows more awareness of what's actually going on. you have these certain people behind the Grammys, and we don't really know who votes for the Grammys, but it's a lot of things that's going on. Just like the same thing with Nicki. Grammys accidentally posted Nicki winning the best rap performance when she didn't win it. Like it's these judges and these people that are being petty and biased towards.
And there's people who don't listen to rap. From what I've heard from Joe Budden said years ago, he said the reason why he's not on the board for Grammys is because you're supposed to. He said it's not fair for me to judge somebody to get a country Grammy when I don't listen to country music. Like it's not fair for me to say like who gets a say to win who wins the best country award. I don't listen to country music. Right. Why should I get that say? And so you have folks there who don't listen to rap that are just picking rap and probably picking the best song that was like the most viral or most popular or whatever. Because and I don't want to hate. So shout out to Lil Durk because he did win his first Grammy with J. Cole, but I'm not a big fan of that song. Not only that, the nominees for that category were horrible. Like first of all, why is SZA in the rap category at all?
Melodic rap.
Doja Cat was in there. Doja Cat raps, but I don't consider what she makes rap music. So I don't know why she was in there. Spin About You, I'm fine with that. That's cool. But the real song that should have been there, should have won, is F You Mean by Gunna. That's what should have been in that category, and that's what should have won. Sure. It wasn't even nominated. So I'm looking at these nominees for this category. I'm like, I'm glad y'all added this category, but y'all don't even this is nasty work.
It is. It is. And what I like Jay-Z speaking about, he said, hey, when I get nervous, I start telling the truth. Yeah. And he told the truth. Yeah. Because a lot of you shouldn't even be in the category.
Nope.
To begin with. You shouldn't even be here. And that's not disrespecting in any type of way. They're just talking about, like you just said, a lot of these songs that are nominated are just popular songs. Yeah. Their quality of music doesn't match the popular song. And like you said, the people that are judging, they're judging in a sense of, okay, well, I don't know anything about rap for real, but I've heard this song on the radio. I've heard my kid play this, so that's good. Yeah. And I feel like that's why it's important for us to know who's on the board, or guess what?
Who's not.
Or guess what?
Or they shouldn't be there.
Or guess what? Build our own empire, like we've been talking about. Or guess what? Build our own empire where we have our legends be the judges of our music.
Yeah.
So
I read this stat today, and before I read it, I'm not here to say that Taylor Swift shouldn't win album of the year because again, I've never heard her album. Did she win it?
I'm not sure who won it this year.
But I know she's got I think she's won it twice. But I'm not here to say that she shouldn't win it. I know people are like Jay-Z and Kanye both came for Taylor. Like not really, but I get it because I haven't played her music, so I'm not here to say it. But I'm just saying to hear that these artists have never won album of the year is insane to me.
Okay, go through.
So there's only been 11 different black artists who won album of the year at the Grammys. Stevie won it 2 years in a row, and then a third year 2 years later. But the status goes, let me see. So it's Stevie Wonder, 1974, 1975, and 1977. Michael Jackson won it in 1984, making history by becoming the first artist to win 8 Grammys that one night. Lionel Richie won it in 85. Quincy Jones, 91. Natalie Cole, 92. Whitney Houston, 94. Lauryn Hill, 99. Outkast, 2004. That was the last rap album to win it, 2004. Ray Charles in 05. Herbie Hancock in 2008. And John Batiste in 2022. So Michael Jackson has one album of the year. Let's just start with that. There's no way Michael Jackson only had the best album one time in his career. Facts. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that Thriller was the only year that he had the best album, because Bad was phenomenal. Dangerous was phenomenal. Off the wall, I refuse to believe. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that Nas Illmatic didn't win. I refuse to believe Beyonce and Lemonade didn't win. Mariah Carey has 0. Beyonce has 0. Mary J. Blige has 0. Aretha Franklin has 0. Janet Jackson has 0. Jay-Z has none. Rihanna has none. Kendrick has none. Kanye West has none. Tina Turner has none. Prince has never won album of the year.
That's insane.
Yeah. Insane. And even if you look at Jay, who has 25, he has the most in rap, most nominations out of any artist ever. If you look at the awards he's won, it's very strange.
Right.
It's a lot of features, there's a lot of features and some stuff that he did on his own, but it's like he only won rap album of the year once. I'm like, I refuse to believe Jay-Z only had the best rap album once. I just refuse that. I refuse to believe he never had the best album. And I refuse to believe that no rap album was ever the best album in the last 20 years. Because the last rap album to win was Speak About Love Below. I refuse to believe the last 20 years nobody had the best rap. The rap album never, and we're the number one genre.
Yep.
And we've never. You telling me we've never had the best album?
It makes no sense.
You could have given that to either Damn or 444 that year.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't. Like, I refuse to believe that, and I refuse to believe that these artists have never had the best album ever.
And the reason why also the Grammys was so proclaimed and has been so proclaimed is just because it's on your resume. It's something that goes on your resume that it's like
it elevates you
to the resume that elevates it.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, understandably, I say yes, we should build our own Grammys, but also the Grammys, and not to take away from anything, it means a lot to certain people, but also I can understand how other people look at it as well too.
Yeah,
it's
Jay
like,
was right.
dang,
We love y'all. We just want y'all to get it right.
But also to you, it's like, dang, okay, I'm gonna nominate you. I want you to show up. I know that your song is not going to win this category, but I want you to show up and keep showing up to our event, spend the dollars to get dressed and ready for our event, and we're going to let you down every single time.
Yep.
And that's exactly what they're doing. And you see the play. And at the end of the day, no matter how you feel about Nicki, I feel like Nicki is the greatest rapper of all time to me, female rapper of all time. For her not to have a Grammy is insane.
Yeah, Nas just got one.
I don't know if Snoop. I don't know if Snoop has one.
I don't think Snoop has any.
Ridiculous. That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
That don't even make sense in no
Snoop
type
has
of
any.
shape or form.
I don't think Snoop has any.
I don't think, not to my knowledge.
Drake only having what?
He about like
4 or 5.
Right? Him and Wayne about having like 4 or 5 is ridiculous.
Shout out to Lecrae. Lecrae won two the other night, so he's got 5 now. So that
and honestly, I feel like, to be honest, me personally, I don't know if she was in it, but I think SZA album should have easily won Best Album this year, in my opinion. Replay value of SZA.
Who were the nominees for album of the year?
Man,
you remember?
Goodness. And I don't remember.
I'm gonna look it up.
You can look at that, check that, and see who actually won. But I believe SZA's album last year, totality as an album, definitely should have won. Because it was, it came out last year.
Yeah, Taylor Swift won this year. Midnight's Taylor Swift, World Music Radio, John Batiste. So he was the last black artist to win it 2 years ago. The Record by Boy Genius. I don't even know who that is. Endless Summer Vacation by Miley Cyrus. Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard, Lana Del Rey? The Age of Pleasure by Janelle Monáe. Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. SOS by SZA.
It's no way.
There's no rap?
It's no way that SZA shouldn't won that. This is politics, bro. I'm about to get mad because
I'll actually be honest. I don't think any album last year for rap should have been album of the year.
And that's fine. But I'm talking
just
about
last year
also,
alone.
But SZA, like
SZA's album was incredible.
These certain albums that bar none should be the best album. That has nothing to do with race, ethnicity, demographic, nothing. It has to do with everything quality of music.
Yep.
And I understand who Taylor Swift is, but this also seems a lot of politics too. Okay, ironically, she's going to the Super Bowl with Travis Kelce. Ironically, she just went on tour, made like $1 billion on tour. She's 101, and then now give her the best album.
Did you know?
Come on now,
Dark Twisted Fantasy and Watch the Throne weren't even nominated for the Grammys.
Time for this.
Isn't that insane? Because Dark Twisted Fantasy alone should have won album of the year.
Nah,
that would have won album of the year.
Albums by him.
That and Watch the Throne didn't get. That was back to back. Didn't get nominated for Grammys either of those years.
Oh my goodness.
And that's like, cause they would have swept.
Yeah, for sure.
Both years, Kanye would have walked out that joint with 8 at least, and the next year, him and Jay would have walked out with another 7 easily.
But like we said,
there has to be a politics thing, cause it's like, come on now.
But the problem is, we keep coming back to you. That's the thing too.
I like what Jay said. Jay was like, hey, forget the Grammys for a second. We'll just keep showing up. So it was a metaphor for like life, not just like the Grammys. Keep showing up to the Grammys, but like in life, like just keep showing up until you get that recognition you deserve. Just keep showing up, keep showing up. But I like the move. I like the move of just like going only if you know you're getting something.
Right. Correct.
Like Jay went and he left right after he got what he was supposed to get. And I like that move. I would only go if I know I'm being awarded something.
Getting the recognition you deserve is a factor.
It's hard.
All right, so we still on music. We still talking about music. This is a topic that we wanted to talk about and discuss. You had to pull my list up too, but you can go on your list for your list first. So what we're gonna do, guys, we got 10 favorite R&B songs from 2000s to 2004, and then we have the 10 favorite rap songs from 1990 to 2000. So, which one you want to do first?
Let me do the R&B records first.
All right, R&B. So, all right, 10 favorite R&B songs from 2000 to 2000.
Am I reading your list first?
Yeah, you, read your list first.
My list? Okay, I got my list.
Right,
my list is a little older. It's from like January. All right, I don't have it in order, but I got "Come Together" by Chris Brown and Her. I love that song. I got "You Don't Have to Call" by Usher. "Me, Myself, and I" by Beyonce at number 3. "Superhuman" at 4 with Chris Brown and Kerry Hilson. "She Ain't You," Chris Brown, number 5. "When I See You," Fantasia is number 6. I got "Hold On" remix at number 7. That's Dwelle featuring Kanye and Consequence. Number 8, I got "What Goes Around" by Justin Timberlake. Number 9, I got "Caught Up" by Usher. And number 10, I got "Communication" by Aaron Ray featuring Baby Drum.
Okay. I think my list about to wipe out. I'm a real R&B lover, y'all.
Yeah, he's an R&B.
And I like how Hugh List did have Chris Brown in it.
For sure.
Come on now. I feel like that was the most difficult. All right, so my 10 favorite R&B.
And I had stuff from like the last couple of years too and whatnot.
From 2000 to 2024 for me, "Genuine Differences."
That was 2000?
That's 2000. Came out in 2000. Keisha Cole, "Love," and Monica, "So Gone," and I have a slash. Erykah Badu, "Didn't You Know?" All right, Mario, "Let Me Love You." Chris Brown, "Yo." Usher, "My Boo." Alicia Keys, "You Don't Know My Name." Maxwell, "Pretty Wings." D'Angelo, "How's It Feel?" And the last one, Music Soul Child, "Love."
If I was going to do Music Soul Child, I definitely would have been Gone Crazy. I would have had Gone Crazy on there.
Yeah, they gone. Boy, that R&B, boy, that I'm telling y'all don't understand. Yeah, the later the 90s R&B is amazing. That's one of my favorite go-tos. But that 2000 R&B is so slept on. I'll say about the beginning of 2000 to like 08, 09. Boy, what? That's when Avant, Jaheim, Genuine, John B a little 90s, but he still was going on in 2000s. Yo, we got some great music. Jacket Edge,
Joe was still out there.
Joe definitely was still out. Dang, Joe should have been on my list too.
It's all good, man. It's only 10. All right, so 10 songs, 10 favorite songs from 1990 to 2000. This was way easier. Rap song. This was way easier than the R&B joint for me. So I got Dead Presidents. Either one or two, it don't matter. Okay. Dead Presidents, Slippin', DMX, AT Aliens by Outkast, Banned from TV is the greatest posse cut ever to me. I got So Fresh, So Clean. I got The Message by Nas. I got Ain't Hard to Tell by Nas. Niggas Bleed by Big. Streets is Watching by Jay. And I got Still DRE at number 10.
Okay, all right. That's a solid list. That's a good list.
Yes, sir.
That's a good list. Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Let's see who's winning this. All right. My 1990-2000 favorite rap songs. All right. Ice Cube. It was a good day. Today was a good day for sure. Biggie, Juicy. Wu-Tang Clan, Cream. Tupac, California Love. DMX. I'm surprised you ain't put this. Rough Riders Anthem.
I had Slippin' on there. I like Slippin' better.
Outkast, Rosa Parks. Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice. Jay-Z, Can I Live, my favorite Jay-Z song. Lil Wayne, The Block Is Hot. Nas, If I Ruled the World. And, Nas, If I Ruled the World. And also, I would say some type of Lauryn Hill, Ready or Not.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm watching me closely.
Come on now.
This butter for the bread, they want to toast me.
When I'm telling you. I wish that's the time where I wish I was older in that time in the 90s when R&B.
They supposed to be.
Boy, you can't have a list in the 90s and any rap if you don't have Jay-Z, DMX, or Nas and Biggie, of course, or Tupac. Those five have to be in some type of order. You have to have those five in 90s.
I had two Outkast joints on mine. You had at least one. I need Rosa Parks. That's okay.
Yeah, Rosa Parks. Yeah, for sure.
I saw that. I was like, okay.
Outkast too. Outkast towards really the like middle to the end. Outkast went crazy.
Yeah,
went crazy.
Yo, this is off topic, but since we on music, I saw recently Wallow was talking to Timbaland, who has the best. What state has the best producers?
That's a good question.
And I looked at this. I was like,
Virginia.
It's Virginia's up there, but it's really hard to beat the Mecca, man. When you really break down New York, for me it's Virginia, New York, and Atlanta, and then Chicago. I'm
about to say you have Quincy Jones and Kanye,
but Quincy Jones shouldn't count.
Oh,
bro.
No, it counts because
he's like a different world, bro.
Right, but if you gotta put Chicago
Thriller,
in
We Are the World.
Anything,
Come on,
anything.
yo. Like, but you're right.
Anything Motown for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just not fair. But you're right. Yeah, that's what. Like, so those are definitely like the 4 or 5. Cause Virginia has the Neptunes. You got Hugo and Chad. You got Teddy Riley. You got Missy. You got Timbo. You got I forgot somebody else. But you got those 5. New York is just like it's hard to beat the Mecca.
Yeah,
Cause like Lost Professor,
Melly
Mel, Q-Tip, Havoc.
DJ Preem.
No, he's from Texas, but he produced most of it. But he's from Texas, actually. Premier's from Texas.
Okay, all right, okay.
Freaking, Ski did most.
Many.
Ski did most of Reasonable Doubt.
Many.
Swizz, can't forget Swizz.
It's Just Blaze.
Just Blaze is from Jersey.
From Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay.
Swizz, it was some. Hey,
but you really think about it in New York. I mean, it is the Mecca.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to beat the Mecca. Like so many guys came out of New York and just been killing it. Like Atlanta's crazy. Organized Noise.
Crazy.
Organized Noise. Lil Jon. Metro. Zaytoven. Freaking
It's so many.
It's so many out of Atlanta.
We'll be talking.
We'll be here forever. I had his list up here. I'd have to find it again. But no, yeah, like that's a crazy.
That's a good conversation though.
This is definitely a good
conversation.
conversation.
Producers get overlooked a lot because you have so many popular rappers, but when you really look behind these popular rappers, they're even better producers.
Yeah, because
we didn't even bring up New Orleans.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on,
Oh, dang, I forgot. See,
come on.
In New York, I forgot about RZA.
Oh yeah, RZA. Right, facts. Was one of the ones.
Oh my gosh, because I remember somebody. It was the Joe Budden podcast way back when. It's like, yo, what if every city did a top 5, like a 5-on-5 MC battle? I'm like, who wins? I was like, nobody's beating New York. Cause they can have a 5 from every borough. Yeah. Like it's hard. It's hard to beat the Mecca,
true.
yo.
That's true.
They can have a 5 from every borough.
That's
like
true.
you not seeing them. Like, cause most cities will have just one solid 5.
Yeah, but they can get them comp, but also
yeah,
like
you get for sure you get comp. But it's just like
they got a football team in New York.
It's just like
MCs.
Come on, yo. Brooklyn got a 5. Queens got a 5.
Right.
Yonkers got a 5 with the Locks and DMX. Freaking even Staten Island has the Wu-Tang Clan. Right. Long Island at least has Rakim.
That speaks for itself.
Like
that's true though.
That's what I say. Cause the Bronx got a 5. Like everybody got a 5 out of New York. Like it's just hard to beat the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like where it really starts. So I thought that was interesting. Cause Wallow was slighting New York. I was like, yo, you forget, like you left a low buzzer guy off your list. Lost Professor.
That's why he had to remember.
It's like Havoc.
He asked Timberland like what was his favorite producer. He said Melly Mel. Yeah. He was like, oh yeah. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, Melly Mel.
Come on, that speak for itself. His name speak for itself.
But Atlanta got a lot of crazy cats out of there. Like,
crazy comp. Don't even start with Jermaine Dupri. Yeah. Don't start.
JD,
like the whole sound.
JD, Organized Noise. Yeah, freaking.
They got mad people. Like that's why I said we would be saying there's too many people. And then you can go down. Then you can go to California. You go to West Coast.
Yeah, you go West Coast. It goes crazy too. You got Dre, obviously.
Yeah, West Coast is crazy.
The Alchemist is from. I didn't know Alchemist was from L.A.
Oh well, that's a point for them too.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought he was from New York.
He in that 5 too.
Yeah, Alchemist is up there.
South to Texas. Yeah, I mean, and then the Chop and Screw era, like it's a lot of amazing.
The Midwest is crazy too, cause they got Michigan got Jay Dilla, and low key they got Eminem, cause he produced some stuff. But they got, and then you got Chicago's in the Midwest. North Carolina is low key crazy, cause Ninth Wonder's from North Carolina. J. Cole is from North Carolina. He's produced some records. He's low key a producer. It's some more folks. But like if you look closely at every region, like you'll find like. But then there are those certain ones where it's just like I don't know. They just breed them there. They breed them in New York. They breed them in Atlanta. They breed them in Chicago. I don't know. They different, man. In VA, they breed them there.
So if you can choose one, which one are you choosing? Option A, B, or C? All right. 850 credit score as of right now. So a perfect credit score. B, $4,000 a week for the rest of your life. Or C, $10 million right now.
I take the 4K a week. Rest of my life.
Yeah, 4K a week the rest of my life. That's 208K per year. And for the rest of my life. Yeah. And then the credit score, you can build your credit with.
I can always build my credit.
Yep.
My credit's not even bad right now. I can always build that. You know
and then the 10 million, I feel like when you get, and this is my opinion, I've never had 10 million, but I feel like when you get a lump sum of money like 10 million, it's gonna bring some hardships. Yeah.
I can still work my way to the 10 million and still be all right if I lose it because I'm gonna make $4,000 a week.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like.
Sure. So if you and then of course like
if you blow the 10 million, the 10 million is just gone.
Yeah, facts. That's true.
I'm not blowing 10 million.
That's
though,
true.
But it's just like
and then I wouldn't want residuals.
You gotta have the residual.
4,000 a week, like I'll be good. I'll be good in life. 4,000 a week, like you're straight in life if you.
That would pay my mortgage easily.
Easily. And
like
that's all you really had to worry about. And that's it. Like for real.
I can get a new car. I can get a new car every week, low key.
Yeah.
Or at least I could fix. If my car was damaged, I could get it fixed.
Because even just imagine, all right, say if you're getting this 4,000 a week. Even just imagine, like you working while getting this 4,000 a week, right? And you're doing other things. Imagine if you save the 4,000 a week for even 6 months, a year. Like I
could vacation anywhere.
Like right, you already up.
I could travel anytime that I want to for a week, every week. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, option B by far.
Yeah, by a landslide for sure.
Because I know how important credit is, but I will be able to pay off everything. Yeah. Honestly, pay off everything if I'm putting 4,000 a week, and you just put 1,000 to whatever bills you have, as far as like if it was credit cards, if it was loans, whatever the case may be, you straight.
All right. This is the last week to do it, Malik. This is the last week. Get your final picks in now for Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
Who are you picking Sunday?
I
got San Fran.
I want the 49ers to win, but I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes.
That's how I feel.
I'm gonna say exactly
that's how I feel. I want San Fran to win, but I'm not betting against Mahomes and them. And I like Kelsey and Mahomes, so I wouldn't be mad if they won. But I wouldn't be mad either. I'm rooting for the Niners for sure. Now, before we end it, what song do you think Usher opens with?
Ooh, good question. I think he opens up with Yeah.
No way.
I think he opens up with
I hope he doesn't, because I'm really hoping he brings out John and Luda. You can't start the show like that.
What I want him to open up to is Lovers and Friends.
He still got to bring them out.
But I think he's going to play Yeah. I think he's going to play a real commercial song first. I know the songs that he must play. We talked about it before, but he must play. I don't care if it's a Super Bowl and you hype. He got to play nice and slow. He got to play.
I think he opens with Superstar.
You don't have to call. Actually, you're right.
Because think about that. If the spotlight hits some spotlights, big. That would be that. I think he opens with Superstar.
Usher got so many hits.
That's my preference. That's my pick. I'm guessing Superstar. I think he's gonna open with Superstar, and I'm hoping he closes with with John and Luda. That's what I'm hoping for. So
I think I ain't gonna lie. I still got that. I think he walks out too. I think he walks out too.
Okay. Just
commercially, like how big that song is.
Yeah.
I would say The Superstar makes sense though.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I just want him to play his classics. I understand we're at the Super Bowl. We want the up tempo.
It's only 13 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? We want the up tempo. I mean, but if Usher has shown he could do it.
Yeah, he can do it.
That's why I feel like this. But also, I think the Vegas residency was practice for this moment right here, because what he was doing in the Vegas residency, we already understand and know, but I feel like he also knows his songs.
Usher has been preparing for this for 20 years.
Yeah.
He's been preparing for this for 20-something years. Because he had already said it. Like, one, he said he's going to do Vegas one year, and one, he was like, yo, like, if I ever get a chance to do this, it's like, yeah. So, here we go.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one. He got, like you said, he got to bring certain people out. I think he brings Lil Jon out. I think he brings Ludacris out. I don't know who else he would bring out. There's many people he could bring out, but we want that song. We know we want that song.
Yep, for sure.
For sure. Another amazing episode of TheFaisonViewPodcast, man. Make sure you guys tap in. Episode 371. Much love.